In 3 words, Ricky, why restoration?
Because we can.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Mic drop. If someone were to ask why restoration, I'd have to immediately ask why not. I think if the money is there, if the opportunity is there, to at least be out in the woods working with their environment, then I think we should seize the opportunity, and everybody should do it. What we're doing isn't just for the fish; it's for the berries, it's for the deer. It's a whole kind of environmental ripple effect, and I don't see a reason why people wouldn't want to at least be involved in some way with this.
One of the questions that we are asked sometimes, and even grapple with ourselves, is why engage in restoration? For this stretch of stream, when we first walked this, the features that were in this stream were lacking in structure that provides that habitat for fish. The past logging in this watershed went right across the banks of this stream. And as a result of that, there's very little habitat over time.
I'm Bob Gubernick. I'm a watershed restoration geologist out of the National Stream and Aquatic Ecology Center. I provide technical support for forests nationwide doing stream restoration work. Neil?
And I'm Neil Schoenfelder. I'm the district biologist for the United States Forest Service here in Hoonah. And we work hand in hand with the Hoonah Native Forest Partnership to implement projects like this.
In this system here, the tributary to Spassky, we have several goals. One of them is to grade the stream. There's a lot of exposed bedrock and till, and that is because it has lost its wood, and we're trying to build that up. Also, the wood is placed in there to create little microhabitats for the different assemblage of fish and other creatures that live in the stream.
The placement of large wood in the stream supports a healthy fish ecosystem by providing diverse habitats such as pools and overhanging cover, and also places for insects and other things the fish eat to live. In addition, it helps protect the fish from high flow events, allowing them access to the margins of the channel and up onto the floodplain, instead of being stuck into a simplified channel that's basically a fire hose when high water's here.
The process that we have to go when we're trying to figure out is, one, what is wrong or what is broken in the stream. Then we come in, do a reconnaissance survey, and do a channel assessment. We come into these streams that have been harvested along the riparian zone, and over time you lose the legacy wood. So it's important to come in at the right time before you lose too much wood. Then restoration gets extremely expensive. The wood is placed with heavy equipment for part of the project, and then in areas that are inefficient or extremely difficult for heavy equipment to access, we use the hand crew from the HIA. And then we're trenching logs. We are using entanglement, where we place wood up into the floodplain and wedging them in between existing trees, putting in small wood to help build up sieves so we can retain organic matter. And we're not just working just in the channel, we're working from valley wall to valley wall in the floodplain. Because if we bring the channel back up, it means we're going to put more water out onto the floodplain itself. And the wood that's placed on the floodplain is there in the event that you have a really large storm, it dumps a big tree in, and the river routes around. So there's more wood. There's wood essentially anywhere the river wants to run from valley wall to valley wall.
Hi, I'm Ricky Contreras. I'm with the HNFP crew, and this is my 4th year working here.
Hi, my name's Joe. This is my 1st year working with HNFP, brand new to the project.
We've been basically putting wood in the stream, trying to recreate as close as we could to what it naturally was before logging took all the wood that had potential to fall in the stream.
trying to accomplish is creating sufficient salmon habitat with the wood that we're reintroducing to the stream to help make the streams more productive and give the salmon more of a fighting chance to kind of return to where they've been historically before, as Ricky said, before logging took wood that would otherwise have naturally fallen into the stream. Yeah, I think what I'd tell somebody in our community about what's important about this and try to, maybe get them to understand how critical this kind of work is that as the world is changing and things are kind of coming more into light as far as the sustainability of our environment and kind of our relation, at least just our relationship to the environment. I think this is a sublime opportunity for Hoonah specifically for people to kind of integrate with their immediate environment and things that they will. You can see the return on this. You can see the difference in the streams that have been restored or have been kind of curated by people here. And the coolest thing is that it's the local people doing it. It's not us trying to bring in other people to fix things. It's the people who live here getting into their environment and seeing a problem, addressing it, and fixing it together. And I think that relationship is phenomenal and should be kind of, personally, I think that should be kind of the norm for here, for Southeast, for Alaska, for the world. But I think Hoonah can be at the forefront of community members going out and taking action to kind of better their resources and their own land management ultimately.
Looking forward, that's exciting that this type of work can continue and anyone could get involved.
As things continue to change, if it's something that we can offer jobs to people that are here, if it's something we can do to offer jobs to community members and a moment for people to at least be out in the woods working with their environment, then I think we should seize the opportunity, and everybody should do it. So everybody that lives here should at least
I'm Samia Savell. I'm the district conservationist for the USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service. Over time, we'll see that the habitat comes back and rewards us continually by bringing those fish back in, providing them with the habitat that they need to thrive, and in turn those fish end up feeding our community and providing jobs for local people in terms of both commercial and sport fishing.
Hello, my name is Mark Browning. I am a 4th grade teacher down in Hoonah. I am new to Hoonah this year, just moved here from Wyoming, Colorado. So as we were talking about it and in thinking about what's coming in the future, it was demonstrated to us pretty clearly that there's a whole level of things, not only involving renewed fish habitat for the minnows and the spawn, the fry, but there's also new spawning beds that are going to be created for fish, a future of fish in the ocean for people to catch. It was really interesting what was illuminated about water temperatures and how some of this process is motivated or happens because the water temperature control and trying to figure out how best to provide in all kinds of circumstances, including the future of climate change and how best to keep this river in as pristine a state as it can be. Like, that was a goal I hadn't realized or ever thought of before.
My name is crux, Ernestine Hanlon Abel. I've lived in Hoonah most of my life. Got involved in the Forest Service lawsuit protecting subsistence areas. And in the Hanlon versus Barton lawsuit, there was a lot of jargon that was put in there of irreparable land after the trees were cut. And I grieved a lot because it was true. And what I'm really encouraged about right now is we're facing a situation now that is not irreparable. And what I grieved about most was our rivers. And Spassky was a constant reminder of the damage that was done. And now I'm getting older and I see my great-granddaughter coming into, she's 5 years old now. So I'm encouraged that, as I heard that the guys talk today, he was talking about a 50-year plan, a 100-year plan, a 200-year plan. That's language that is music to my ears. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And one of the things that my dad always said as we were going through this process, and he encouraged, he'd always say, we are part of the ecosystem. And today he saw proof of that we are truly part of the ecosystem. Thank you.